Murugaya Namaha. Om 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 Murugaya Namaha.
Greetings, everyone, and wishing you all a very warm welcome to the second of 6 sessions here on YouTube to honor Lord Muruga during the most auspicious time of the year, Skanda Shasti, or the 6 days of Lord Muruga. For those of you who are just joining today's session, we mentioned in the previous session that during this Lord Muruga power time, his energy and blessings are pouring into the earth plane for all of humanity to experience incredible healing energy, miracles, and ultimately evolution of the body, mind, and soul. To recap, Skanda Shasti translates as Skanda, which is one of the names of Lord Muruga, and Shasti, which is the number 6 in Sanskrit. Skanda Shasti is an incredible time to come together as a global community and receive special teachings, initiations, empowerments from Dr. Pillai. In the second session of Skanda Shasti, Dr. Pillai will share teachings on how to clear anxiety, depression, fear, anger with Lord Muruga's veil. Dr. Pillai will introduce us to Lord Muruga's special spiritual tool called the veil or whale, which is a lance or spear that we see in various images, pictures, statues, or other forms. We will receive teachings on how this powerful veil helps us to clear anxiety, depression, fear, anger, and other negative emotions, blocking our progress in life. This is a wonderful journey that we're about to embark on together, and with Dr. Pillai's teachings, guidance, empowerments, it will be a mystical, magical, and transformational experience that will forever change our perspective about life and open us up to the possibility of human evolution with Lord Muruga's grace and blessings. My name is Sucharita, and I'm happy to be sharing this Skanda Shasti or Lord Muruga Power Time journey with you. Thank you so much for joining, and now we'll listen to Dr. Pillai share about how to clear anxiety, depression, fear, anger with Lord Muruga's veil. Then we will enjoy a mantra practice for about 10 minutes. Invite you to consider receiving initiation from Dr. Pillai on the 6th day of Skanda Shasti, and we'll wrap up the session listening to Dr. Pillai chanting Lord Muruga's mantra while you post your questions, feedback, or shared experiences on the chat. So for now, we'll settle in and get ready to focus on the supercharged teaching from Dr. Pillai on how to evolve with Lord Muruga and burn that negative karma with the veil. Enjoy this very short teaching, and we'll see you after about 5 minutes.
Veil. This represents the spinal column, and the head part is the brain. And it gets out of the spine and then goes out. And again it is bigger than the sun. And this symbol does two things. It burns your karma. And what is your karma? The karma is what you have to deal with in life currently and also in terms of the future. If you just stop and reflect what is there out for you for the rest of your life, you will see that they are not a grandiose reality. It's just another day doing the same old thing. And everyone very much wants to change it, but then it's very difficult to change it. And these lands will do it. And I'm glad that I'm imparting this knowledge on a Tuesday, because only on a Tuesday this knowledge has to be imparted. So these lands or veil, when you visualize it as a humongous object, when it goes into the sky from your spine, will erase your karma. Time and again you have to bring your awareness instead of thinking garbage thoughts. If you allow the mind a few minutes, it will go to the garbage. Yeah? Because it likes garbage so much. So it goes and feeds on garbage. Unless you catch it, 10 minutes later you catch, oh my God, what am I thinking? What's the use of thinking this thought? Many people don't even catch it. Some do. But a few minutes later, it goes and again does the same thing. So that's the challenge. This is the challenge of humanity, of how to control your thoughts. So this symbol, visualizing veil, will erase your karma, will erase the unwanted experiences that you are going to face in future. For instance, I don't like the future that's waiting there for me in terms of money, relationship, all these things. That's one thing. Erases karma. The second thing is that this visualization of the veil makes your mind very sharp. Why? Because it has no ignorance at all. There is no ignorance involved. I'll give you an example. A few days ago, somebody came to me and gave me a 25 pages brochure to read about the real estate investment. And then he wanted me to help him to sell these resorts properties. And I picked up the brochure and I opened somewhere in the middle, and my eyes fell on return on investments. And I didn't even read the whole thing, and my eyes fell right on the numbers 10 to 12%. And I placed it by my side. And I knew it won't work for a real estate investment. Not that I went through the content page to find where the return on investment page is. Spontaneously, you respond. There is spontaneity. It's called spontaneous right thinking. Spontaneous. Spontaneously, innately, without discursive reasoning, you land on the right decision, the right thing to do. And that ability is just given by visualizing whale, the lands.
Welcome back, everyone. And now I'll take a moment to deepen our understanding before we get started with the mantra practice. Here are the main teaching points from Dr. Pillai. Whale, or lance, represents the spinal column and the brain in the energetic or subtle body that corresponds to the physical body. The light, energy, and intelligence is bigger than the sun, and it goes up the spine and out into the space. The intense, luminous, fire-like energy burns your karma. And what is your karma? It's how you dealt with your life in the past that is showing up currently, and how you will deal with life in the future. So karma is your thoughts and emotions, good or bad, that lead to your actions that you play out moment by moment, day to day, creating the story of your life. Whale will erase garbage thoughts related to situations where you experienced negative emotions such as being anxious, fearful, depressed, frustrated, angry. And you continue to get triggered and continue to react with the same over and over and over again. This is the challenge of humanity, of how to control our thoughts and emotions that are not going to serve the highest and best versions of ourselves on an individual level or globally. So Lord Muruga's symbol of the veil, visualizing the veil, we can erase karmic thoughts and unwanted emotions and experiences that we are going to be facing in the future. Whale also makes your mind very sharp. There is no ignorance, and the veil burns ignorance, which is confusion, no clarity. There's chaos and no creation. Veil cuts through confusion, chaos, gives instant clarity and spontaneous right thinking without wasting too much time or energy thinking through all the pros and cons, wasting resources, stressing yourself and people around you. Whale will automatically put you in a state of clarity, and you will know the right thing to think, say, or do by activating this symbol that you can visualize as your backbone and brain. Dr. Pillai will chant a very powerful mantra that activates the veil inside of our body and brain and inside the space all around us. Now, We will prepare ourselves to receive Dr. Pillai's mantra to invoke Lord Muruga into our body, mind, and soul. Please feel free to be in a quiet space where you can be comfortable and able to focus on the mantra for only 10 minutes with your full attention to the power sounds that will give you an experience of connecting with Lord Muruga. It's recommended that you turn off your devices, close the door so that you won't be disturbed while you experience the mantra shifting your consciousness, turning your body into light, time traveling, losing track of time, and perhaps even going into deep space within and all around. Feeling the healing energy of Lord Muruga and his lance or veil, getting rid of negativity, clearing karma, raising your kundalini energy, activating your third eye, stopping mind chatter, challenging death, empowering you with wisdom, faith, and utter positivity. You can imagine all this happening without having to think a thought other than focusing on the sound of Dr. Pillai's voice, empowering you with incredible mantras to connect you with Lord Muruga, who will do everything for you instantaneously. Enjoy, and we will see you again very shortly.
Veil, which is the lance that Muruga carries, can erase your karma, your money karma, relationship karma, your health karma, disease karma. Now, here is Arunagiri talking about the veil. Vinay vodavidum kadirvel marave. What it means is, I will never forget the veil, the lance of Muruga. And he describes the lance as Kadir veil. Kadir means this glowing with tremendous amount of light coming out of the veil, light and heat. And that light and heat, celestial, both celestial, will diffuse the karmic deposits within your soul, individual soul, and also within your brain. So once karma is diffused by the veil, then the mindset will change. Now, most people have a mediocre mindset, attracting only scarcity and fighting scarcity, and then continuing to live in that state of mind. That has to be changed. And who can help? Veil can help. Vinay voda vidum kadirvel marave. 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 Vinay ஓட விடும் கதிர்வேல் மறவேன். வினை 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 ஓட, it runs away. Oda means running away, run. Vidum, and Muruga is pointing an arrow at your karma. Your Kundalini rises from the bottom of the spine and going into your brain as you listen to this chant, and burning all karma that disallows you to live a life free of suffering. வினை ஓட விடும் கதிர்வேல் மறவேன். 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 வினை ஓடவிடும் கதிர்வேல் மறவேன். வினை ஓடவிடும் கதிர்வேல் மறவேன். வினை ஓட விடும் 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 கதிர்வேல் மறவேன். வினை ஓட
Slowly, gently come back to yourselves. Take your time adjusting your attention to your body, the space around you. Take notice of your thoughts or no thoughts. Pay attention to your emotions or feelings. Are there any physical sensations like energy shifts, tingling, heat, chills? Any images or visions, or having a sense of knowingness that you connected with Lord Muruga through Dr. Pillai's voice that is supercharged with Vak to empower us to be aligned with the divine instantaneously and experience miracles. So please know everyone is invited to participate in Dr. Pillai's 6th day of Skanda Shasti initiation, when Lord Muruga will be so happy to help you to heal your body, mind, and soul, and prepare you to shift dimensions from the human state of consciousness to your divine state of being, where miracles can be an every moment way of living hereafter. So you're most welcome to check out the links below the video in the description section, and they'll also be posted to the chat. So we'll listen to Dr. Pillai chanting to Lord Muruga, which you can sing along out loud or silently connect as you wish. Please feel free to post any questions, shared experiences to the chat, or you can send your feedback to office@pillaicenter.com. And we're always happy to hear from you and assist you further. So heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Pillai, Pillai Center team, and special thanks to all of you for coming together and participating in this session to uplift humanity So happy Skanda Shasti, and we'll see you when we see you next. Namaste.
Om Murugaya Namaha. 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 Om Murugaya